These people are amongst the greatest quiz players in Britain. Together, they make up the Eggheads, the most formidable quiz team in the country. The question is, can they be beaten? Welcome to Eggheads, the show where a team of quiz challengers attempt to beat the greatest quiz team in Britain. Here they are, the Eggheads. And today's fearsome foursome are Chris, Olav, Beth, and Kevin, known as the King. How are we feeling, Eggs?
OK.
Ready to fry or poach or sizzle or...
Let's get cracking.
Or scramble. Get cracking. OK. Challenging the might of our quiz Goliaths today are Down for Whatever. Now, this team met when they joined an online quiz league last year. Let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Dave and I'm an account manager.
Hi, I'm Matt and I'm a primary school teacher.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm a psychology lecturer.
Hi, I'm Gareth and I'm an account director.
So, Dave and team, welcome. Great to see you. Always fascinated when we get competitors in who haven't met each other in person. That's true, isn't it?
That's it, until we came down for this. Yeah, we'd never met in person. Apart from Matt, I know Matt from real life. But apart from that, we've quizzed online for a little while.
And so, sort of York and Hamilton and London and all points north, south, east and west.
Yeah, could cover the whole country.
You've got it covered.
Yeah.
And you love quizzing.
Yeah, we're all big quizzers. So, yeah, we've kind of come together around that.
Are the Eggheads famous in quiz world?
Yes. They're sort of legends, much bigger names than we are, that's for sure.
What is it like, you know, I know Sarah from Hamilton, you come together having met online. What is it like to only have contact online and then meet in real life?
It's strangely, you get used to it. It just feels really natural. I thought it would be really strange meeting everybody today, but everyone's just the way they are online. It's great.
Yeah, I'm thinking that the whole Zoom thing has started to make it so normal now.
Yeah.
That'll be the next thing they say, we could do the whole quiz on Zoom. Got to say no to that. OK, challengers, good luck. Every day there is £1,000 worth of cash up for grabs. If the challengers fail to defeat the Eggheads, the prize money rolls over to our next show. So, down for whatever. The Eggheads have won the last 2 games, which means £3,000, as you can't beat them today. Should we give it a go?
We'll give it a go.
Do it.
Brilliant. I should ask you, what's your team name from, by the way?
We're a very indecisive bunch, and we said, what should we be called? No one could decide. Somebody said they were down for whatever, so we just decided. we just entered as that.
We've had a lot of... I think we might have had 2,000 teams through the doors. We've never had that name before, so well done. OK, so first head-to-head battle is on music. Dave, you decide, or your team decide, who takes it?
This is you, Sarah.
That's me.
It's got to be Sarah.
Yeah.
OK, Sarah.
This is me.
Brilliant. You can have Chris or Olav or Beth or Kevin on music.
What do you fancy?
Who do we think?
Do you want to try Chris?
Yeah, let's go for Chris.
Right, we'll go for Chris.
OK, he's down for whatever, aren't you?
I'm down for all sorts of things, Joe. Don't want to go there.
OK, Sarah from Down for Whatever versus Chris from the Eggheads. And please, to ensure there's no conferring, go to our famous question room now. So, Sarah, you're a psychology lecturer.
That's right, yep.
What made you go for music as quickly as you did?
Well, when we play online, music's one of the strengths that I've got. A couple of people in our team are quite good at music, but I think I've got a slightly better, broader knowledge, so...
Understood. OK, 3 multiple-choice questions on music in turn. Sarah, you can choose whether you go first or second.
I'd like to go first, please.
So here we go. Round 1, music. Sarah, your question. Which country won the 2022 Eurovision Song Contest? Was it Italy, Netherlands or Ukraine?
I'm laughing because we've got 2 people in our team who are really big Eurovision fans. But thankfully, I do know this one. I think this is Ukraine.
Yeah, lots of politics in this. Ukraine is right. Chris, which musician at the age of 18 became the youngest person to have written and recorded an official James Bond theme song? Adele, Billie Eilish or Shirley Bassey?
The age of 18, it wasn't Shirley Bassey when she did Diamonds Are Forever. She was fairly senior. Don't think Billie Eilish has ever done one either, but Adele, when she was quite young, I think did one, so it's Adele.
Adele, when she was quite young, did one. You're correct. But there was somebody on the list even younger. Beth will know this.
It's Billie Eilish.
And what was the song? Do we remember? Was it the one with the last Daniel Craig, was
Yes,
it?
it was, yeah.
Time to die.
Time to die.
No Time to Die. Billie Eilish was the answer, Chris.
Oh.
That's a handy start for our challengers. Keep on pressing him, Sarah. Here's your question. A musical adaptation of which 90s film featuring music by Bryan Adams and Jim Valance opened in the West End in 2020? Ghost, Pretty Woman, Sister Act.
That's a tricky one. I'm not so good in my musicals. I think Sister Act is a musical, but I've got a feeling it was older than that. But I know it is a musical, so I'm going to go with Sister Act.
Yeah, I went past a theatre the other day that said Sister Act on the front of it, but this is not the answer. The answer is Pretty Woman. All right, Chris, a little ray of sunlight, daylight for you there on music. I know music has, you have your moments. Here's your question to catch up. Who was the composer of all the tracks on Meat Loaf's debut album, Bat Out of Hell? Jim Steinman, Don Black, or Neil Sedaka?
That was Jim Steinman.
It was indeed. What a work of genius.
Absolutely.
Jim Steinman. Yeah, oh, you like that, do you?
I loved Meat Loaf, and he's no longer with us, but yeah.
OK, Sarah, your question. The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat, adapted from an Oliver Sacks book of the same name, is an opera by which composer? John Adams, Michael Nyman, or Harrison Birtwistle?
I've read the book, but I'm not sure that's going to help me here. Michael Nyman, I feel he writes film music, but I'm really not sure about this one, so I'm going to go for Harrison Birtwistle.
Eggheads?
Michael Nyman.
Michael Nyman was the answer. So Chris has the chance to take the round with this, your third question. The French jazz musician Jean-Luc Ponty is best known for his skill on which instrument? Ponty is spelt P-O-N-T-Y. Piano, guitar, or violin?
Well, there's a long tradition, isn't there, with Django Reinhardt and such like, of jazz guitarists in France, so I'll say guitar.
No, it's a violin. So one each after 3 questions. It goes to sudden death, Sarah, and it gets a little bit harder. I don't give you alternatives. Here we go. And fit us for heaven to live with thee there is the last line of which Christmas carol?
Is that Away in a Manger?
It is Away in a Manger. That is so hard to work back from the last line. Well done. Sudden death. Chris, your question. The first West End production of which musical won 7 prizes at the 2018 Olivier Awards?
No idea, Jeremy. We're just going to have to roll over on this one. Starlight Express.
Starlight Express in 2018.
No, 1984, yeah.
The answer's Hamilton, so well done, Sarah. You've taken the round against Chris. Good choice to pick him out on music. He's not having a musical day, so you'll be in the final round and Chris is knocked out. Come back to us and rejoin your teams. So as it stands, the challengers have not lost any brains from the final round. The Eggheads have lost a brain. So great start for our challengers, and who, of course, are great online quizzers. As we know, you have geography now. So, Dave and squad, who wants this?
You decide, you're the captain.
All right. All right, I will take it.
OK, Dave. All right. It's a tricky one, geography, isn't it? Who do you want to take on? You've got Olav, you've got Beth, you've got Kevin.
I think I might try Beth.
Yeah.
One then.
I think I'll take on Beth.
OK, fine. So Dave from Down for Whatever versus Beth from the Eggheads on geography. Please take your positions in our famous question room. Good luck in this round. Dave, 3 questions on geography, and would you like the first or second set?
I think I'll go first.
First question for you. The Strait of Gibraltar connects the Mediterranean Sea with which ocean? The Strait of Gibraltar. Pacific, Atlantic, or Indian?
I suppose it must be the Atlantic.
It is the Atlantic. Well done. Beth, what is the approximate population of Scotland? 5 million, 15 million, or 25 million?
Now, what are we in total? England's about, sort of Great Britain, etc., etc., etc. It's about 70 million-ish. 5 million sounds a little small. 25 million sounds a little too big. Let's go with 15 million.
15 million, you say. Let's ask Sarah here. Sarah from Scotland.
I would have gone with 5, I think.
Yeah, 5. 5 is the answer. OK, so you're ahead, Dave. Your question. Which British city is believed to have the longest pleasure pier in the world, stretching 1.33 miles into the sea? Are we talking here about Bath or Brighton and Hove or Southend-on-Sea?
I'm going to stick when you said the question before the options came up, my instinct was Southend-on-Sea, so I'm just going to stick with that.
The instinct is good. I've seen it. I've walked down it so long I had to turn back. Well done. Beth, which of these towns was given city status in 2022 to mark the Queen's Platinum Jubilee? Newport, Isle of Wight, Douglas, Isle of Man, or St Helier in Jersey?
I believe that was now the city of Douglas on the Isle of Man.
The city of Douglas, the Isle of Man is right. Yes, okay. But you're still behind, and our challenger has the chance with this question to take the round and knock out a second egghead. Here we go. Dave, your question. During the 19th century and early 20th century, approximately 1 million people emigrated from Sweden to which country? USA, UK, or Germany?
1 million from Sweden. I don't think it can be UK. I might be being silly, but I can't think of any situation where that's happened. USA. I think I'm going to go Germany.
Okay, yeah, it's harder than it looks, this question. It actually is just almost the obvious answer, actually, USA. So you got it wrong. So Beth has a chance to get back into it with this question. Daxing International Airport, which is spelt D-A-X-I-N-G, nicknamed the Starfish, serves which city? Daxing. Is it Seoul, Beijing, or Tokyo? If you get this question wrong, you've lost the head-to-head.
Don't think it's Tokyo. I'm trying to think of whether I've seen anything, remember anything from the 2020 Olympics about Tokyo. No. Do I remember it from anything else? I'm going to take a punt here and say Seoul.
Let's see, Eggheads, do we know?
It's Beijing.
Beijing is the answer. Challengers making light work of the Eggheads so far. Well done, Dave. We'll be back shortly. See you after the break. Welcome back. As it stands, down for whatever, haven't lost any brains from the final round. The Eggheads have lost 2. This doesn't happen very often. Got one more round before the final, and it's politics. Challengers, so it's going to be Matt or Gareth.
Okay. Choose between yourselves.
How do you feel about it?
That's the one we didn't want, wasn't it?
No, it's not good. I'll go for it. I'll do
You
it.
go for it?
Yeah, I'll do
You
it.
go for it, Matt.
Okay, I'll do it.
OK, Matt, our primary school teacher, against either Olav or Kevin. Tricky, tricky.
I think take on Kevin.
Okay, let's take on Kevin then.
Yeah,
why not?
it can't be avoided at some point, you know, it's going to happen. OK, Matt from Down for Whatever, our online quizzer, versus Kevin from the Eggheads. Kevin trying to turn the tide here. Please, for the last time, take your positions. And I'll ask you each 3 questions in turn. You can choose, Matt, whether you go first or second.
I think I'll go first, please.
So, politics, your first question. 11 Downing Street is the official residence of which member of the government? Is this the Chief Whip, Chancellor of the Exchequer, or Home Secretary?
Okay, I had an answer in my head before it came up, so it's there. So I'm going to go for Chancellor of the Exchequer.
Absolutely right. And I think the Chief Whip is in Downing Street, number 9, maybe. Where do you think, Kevin?
I thought it was 12 for the...
It's a weird one, isn't it? Yeah, so...
Well, there's been quite a bit in recent years. There's been quite a bit of swapping about for various reasons.
Yeah.
These various things. But I think the Chief Whip was number 12, traditionally.
Anyway, you're absolutely bang on, Matt. Well done. Kevin, your question. What does the M stand for in the name of the trade union known commonly as the RMT? Maritime, Miners, or Media?
It's the Rail, Maritime and Transport Union, so Maritime.
Bang on. Maritime. 1 each. Matt, back to you. What was the exact wording of the question used in the 2014 Scottish independence referendum? Was it this, should Scotland become independent? Or should Scotland be an independent country? Or should Scotland leave the UK?
Okay. I don't know. The last one, the should Scotland leave the UK, is I'm drawn to that, but I don't like the independent appears in both of the other answers. I feel like one of those must be right. I'm going to go against my gut. I'm going to go the first one. Should Scotland become independent?
I just say sorry to keep going to you, Sarah, on the Scotland questions. Which one is it?
I'm trying to cast my mind back, but I'm pretty sure it's the middle one.
Yeah, it's the middle one. Should Scotland be an independent country was the question. So Kevin has a chance to take the lead. Kevin, what is the name of the Conservative Party committee to which Graham Brady was re-elected as chairman in 2021? 1922 committee, 1942 committee, or 1962 committee?
Well, if the other 2 exist, I'm not aware of them. The famous one for Tory backbenchers, is the 1922 committee.
It is indeed the 1922 committee. So Kevin is in the lead, which I do seem to say quite a lot. But Matt, you can come back with this question. Which First Lady wrote My Day, a syndicated newspaper column that ran 6 days a week over 25 years? Nancy Reagan, Eleanor Roosevelt, or Lady Bird Johnson?
I don't really have an inkling on this one. Let's go with Eleanor Roosevelt.
Eleanor Roosevelt is the answer. Well done. Nice work. You're level with Kevin, the king. And Kevin, here's your third question. You can take the round with this. In 2022, Gustavo Petro became the first left-wing president of which country? Argentina, Bolivia, Colombia.
Yes, hasn't gone down all that well in some quarters in his country, and the country is Colombia.
You're certain about that?
Yeah.
And I'm certain you're right. It is Colombia. So with 3 out of 3, Kevin, you're through to the final round. Sorry, Matt.
Okay.
He knocked you out there. It can happen. If you come back to us and rejoin your teams, we will play a fascinating final round. So this is what we have been playing towards. It's time for the final round. As always, general knowledge, but I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be in the round. So that's Matt from Down for Whatever, but also Chris and Beth from the Eggheads. Would you please now leave the studio? All right, this is exciting. Dave, Sarah and Gareth playing to win Down for Whatever, £3,000. But here we have the two remaining, Olaf and Kevin, playing for the Eggheads honour. As usual, I will ask each team 3 questions in turn. This time, they're all general knowledge. You can confer challenges. So the question is, can your 3 brains finish off these 2 over here? And Dave, Sarah, Gareth, would you like to go first or second?
Let's go first, please, Jeremy.
OK, first question to you. Here we go. Which celebrity made headlines in 1994 when she attended a film premiere wearing a black Versace dress held together with safety pins? Was this Liz Hurley, Jennifer Lopez, or Bjork?
I think we can get this one, yeah?
We all know this one.
Yes,
It's
definitely.
Liz Hurley. Do you know?
Definitely Liz Hurley,
Liz
yeah.
Hurley, yeah. We think this is Liz Hurley.
Liz Hurley's right. Eggheads. In the UK, which number should be dialed for non-emergency calls to the police? Is it 101, 111, or 911?
Well, 911 is the American
Yeah, no,
emergency
it's-
number,
I'm
but do they...
ruling that straight
do they
away.
use the-
Oh, I don't know. I was weighing sort of
111
112.
is NHS, isn't it?
Is it? Yeah, maybe.
Is it?
Yeah.
So, I wonder if they adopted the... Would they adopt the American one for a...
Right. That'd be confusing, wouldn't
I
it?
thought so. It would confuse some
Yeah.
people, yeah. So, 101,
Okay.
I suppose.
Happy with that. Well, we're not really happy with that, are we?
We're not really happy with
So
that,
not
no,
happy at all. We're going to say 101.
It's obviously not 999. Those are the emergency calls. The non-emergency calls. Do you know which one this is?
I think it's 111.
You think it's 111?
I'd have gone 101.
I would have gone 101.
Yeah, actually, they are right. 101 it is. 911 was the USA, and 111 was the NHS, yeah. Right, challengers. The 2021-22 Premier League Golden Boot Award was won by Mo Salah and which other player? Golden Boot. Kevin De Bruyne, Cristiano Ronaldo, or Son Heung-min?
2020, it's definitely not Kevin De Bruyne or Cristiano Ronaldo.
I
scoring
think
a goal.
Son was what I thought before
It's
it came
Son,
up.
yeah,
I think
definitely
so.
Son.
Yeah.
Fun, guys.
Jeremy, we think this is Son Heung-min win.
Yeah, Son and Salah together, 23 goals each. Eggheads, the word Dominion features in the title of a 2022 entry in which film series? Jurassic Park, Mission Impossible, or Transformers?
Jurassic World, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jurassic
in
Park.
Jurassic Park, the overall series, yes, it's
There
called
wasn't
Jurassic World Dominion.
Yeah, there wasn't a Transformers film or
No.
Mission Impossible film
No.
recently, was there?
No.
Okay.
No, it's called Jurassic World Dominion.
It's Jurassic Park.
You're right, Eggheads, it was Jurassic Park. Okay, interesting. Playing for £3,000. Third question coming. Which family whose wealth comes from industry and finance was #1 on the 2022 Sunday Times rich list with a fortune of £28 billion? Which family? The Reuben, Hinduja, or Mittal family?
Here we go.
I'm not sure I've got anything on this.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
None of those ring a bell
No.
to me.
No.
Okay. The only one that rings a bell, I don't know why, is metal, but that's probably nothing. That's
Well, as good as any.
I
We
don't know where that's
We've got to go for
probably
something.
nothing. Yeah.
Let's go with that then.
We'll do that.
Yeah, we'll take a guess at this one, and we'll go with metal.
Yeah, Mittal's familiar because of Lakshmi Mittal, and that he's a steel magnate. And I don't know whether this isn't even a British thing, is it? It's just global wealth we're talking about here.
It's British.
It's British, yeah, okay.
Of course, there are people from abroad who make their money in Britain or headquartered here or...
So Mittal, would you have gone Mittal, Kevin?
No, Hinduja, I think.
And Hinduja's fortunes in what?
Not sure of the specifics. They've got fingers in lots of different pies.
Hinduja was the answer. So that gives the Eggheads a chance to take the contest with this, their third question. In 1951, the photographer Arthur Sasser took a famous photograph of which of these people sticking out their tongue as they left their 72nd birthday party? Albert Einstein, Winston Churchill, or Maurice Chevalier?
Albert Einstein, wasn't it?
I think it was.
Yeah. It's a famous student poster, isn't it? Albert Einstein sticking his tongue out, so we'll say Albert Einstein.
Never seen Winston Churchill doing that. And Maurice Chevalier, no. It is Albert Einstein. We say congratulations, Eggheads, you have won. Ah, it was the Mittals who did it. And they are all very, very wealthy. But just, it's a difference of levels. Commiserations, challenges. I'm sorry we can't send you away wealthier today. The Eggheads have done that thing they keep doing. They reign supreme over Quizland once again. I hope you enjoyed it. It's lovely to see you. It means the £3,000 stays in the studio. We roll it over to our next show. And we say, Eggheads, who will beat you? Join us next time to see if a new team of challengers have got the brains to finally take them down, with £4,000 to play for. Goodbye.
House pig Piggly Scott has had his trotter stamped on by a horse. Ouch. And he's screaming blue murder. He needs a Yorkshire vet, new at 8. And continuing at 9, based on real-life events, the story of the Soane murders through the eyes of Maxine in Channel 5's gripping new original drama. Next, dogs behaving very badly.